KDB. KDB.
Beats Planet.
That's crazy.
Well, come on inside and get yourself something cool to drink.
And we back. My bad, y'all. My bad. I started to show up and tell y'all that hey, we're gonna be a little late today. We're gonna be starting. And look, Wiz, this is bullshit, right? We supposed to be starting at 3:30. You know what I'm saying? So I started to say, hey, we're showing up late today. We're gonna show up at 3:30. But we late anyway. So just we late anyway, man. But it is what we had to do some work, man. We had to do some work, and I know that y'all are a very lovable audience and that y'all were going to understand whatever we had to do, but just know that we wasn't doing no poo-poo little mess, no little nonsense, no little BS. Now we was putting in some work. So we made another appearance on Bleacher Report, just one time there.
Come on now, y'all.
We just stopped the war call in the middle just to say Bleacher Report has given us clearance to bring friends along.
Come on now.
Let me start the Bleacher Report in the
I
middle.
can confirm that, by the way.
He can confirm that he was on the phone when this happened. So you may get a round table on fucking Bleacher Report. Just had to let y'all know, man. We've been working, man. I wasn't just off doing no bullshit, man. We wasn't just off doing nothing. Somebody said I was in the dojo throwing kicks. Like, no, I wasn't. I was working. I was trying to get some stuff done, man. But
I was in the lab throwing them kicks.
Hey, but we just slowly but surely trying to put this whole thing together, man. And it's happening. It's happening, which is why if I can give any advice to anybody, I know y'all ain't asked for it, but I say shit anyway. You never know who watching, man. So always put your best foot forward. Always give it your best attempt, no matter what. It ain't even got to be content creator. It ain't got to be, just always put your best foot forward because you never know who's watching, okay? And me and Will still have put together a series of putting forth our best efforts, and y'all gonna see it all play out in front of you, okay? I'm your host, by the way. AKA Ferrari. VOCHLOMBARDI. I love how I can't answer the phone for Blade Brown, but I can just continue to steal.
I was literally thinking yesterday when you answered the phone for me, and then we opened it up with the Voch. It's just,
I should have just.
It's so great.
I should have. But I'm being point guarded by the absolute best in the business. Will Steele, what's good with you, sir?
That's enough damn salt there, Willie.
No more Big Willie. My game is grown. Prefer you call me William.
How you feeling today, big dog?
Man, life good, man. Ready to get some work in, man. Ready to get some work. And y'all know I can go over there and do some work, but that don't mean I'm gonna come over here and get some work. You know what I'm saying? Y'all the house. I gotta come home and take care of work at home. You know what I'm saying? Another day of training camp. Fantastic. Another day of clips that we can break down and look at. Another day of clips we can break down and listen to. You know, this is a time where they putting all of our favorite players in front of microphones. And man, you know, sometimes you walk away impressed with them. Other times you didn't learn a thing. But it's okay. It's okay. That's why we pull the highlights of these clips. All right. We pull the highlights. So if it's anything you need to hear, trust me, we're going to cut the fat. All right. We got some clips from Mazda today. We got some clips from a clip from Gilly, Stephon Gilmore. And of course, we're going to give you a sort of a recap on what we saw at training camp today. I'm having trouble with my phones. My bad, y'all, and I ain't really had a chance to like troubleshoot them and shit like that. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Because I did the Bleacher Report thing.
No way.
So something was going on with
created it.
Oh, so like the check-ins and the savings, when you got to open up the phone, it's gonna take some time to put from the Bleacher Report. I got you.
I had to figure it out. So the phone, I can't set them up. So we're not gonna do it today, but the phones be back Monday. Love y'all to pieces. Appreciate you. Sadiqa is in the chat. Thank you so much. I said it yesterday, Sadiqa, and I wanted to say it again today. Your super chat from 2 days ago. Stop calling her bro and sir. And my gosh, she is a lady. Y'all got to call her Miss and Ma'am. You know what I mean? Oh, and on this comment that you just put out here, we also have to let everybody know. And honestly, this ain't even sad piano for real, Wilson. This ain't sad piano for real. But me and Will not gonna be in Oxnard, y'all. We're not gonna go to Oxnard. There's been a change of plans. There's been some things to be discussed, and there's gonna be a new course of action. That course of action is not going to include training camp at Oxnard, California.
Did you hear what I said?
My bad, y'all. It might be Oxnard and Dallas, though. We might go
I was just about to say.
We Oxnard to goddamn Frisco, though. We taking the road to Frisco. We taking the trip. What my goddamn black? We taking this shit to goddamn Frisco. But we ain't But yeah.
Hey, it's cool, man. I kind of set this up earlier in the show, but 100%. We'll see. Hopefully, both of us in Frisco. So,
sure.
We'll get about 3 or 4 practices, I think, down there this year.
Easy peasy work. But hey, don't worry about it. Don't worry about us. We're gonna be fine. Because at the end of the day, once we get these raises and we really do this content properly, Cowboys gonna be. Go ahead.
Where's my pen at? Can we give a war call to all of those who went on Twitter?
Man,
and pushed it because it was heavy.
It was close, boy. Yeah. They leaned in and said, "Yo, Voch, man, boy, y'all had an outstanding turnout with sudden XYZ. Yeah. But we're going to can't get into the details. But hey, they saw y'all. Y'all. At the end of the day, mission accomplished.
Did you hear what I said?
Mission accomplished. But we just gonna take a small pivot. But hey. Y'all still gonna get some good work. Let's get into this work though. Mozzie Smith had an interview on 105.3 The Fan. They didn't ask him about sweaty shirts. But they did get into some interesting questions, but it was Mozzie's responses to him. You know what I mean? It was Mozzie's responses to him. And we all know Mozzie's a big deal in terms of like we're trying to learn things. We're trying to figure out what this new team is gonna look like. Mozzie is a guy that we're trying to figure out. So Brian Broadus, who's a big friend of the show, and he's a friend of Voch Lombardi. He tells people that publicly, so I know he's a friend of Voch Lombardi. He asked Mozzie, "Hey man, what are you most focused on this offseason right now?" And Mozzie said this:
everything, just the speed of the game. When people talk about the speed of the game, they just talk about the speed that you got to execute your fundamentals. You know what I'm saying? Like when they tell you the game is slowing down, it's like, okay, you can get off the ball quicker. More naturally without thinking about it. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
Like I see a guy like Nev or a guy like Osa, and I see how they get off the ball. I'm like, yeah, I ain't did that yet. so let me figure out how to catch up.
Let me tell you something about him. First of all, go ahead, Wizard.
He kind of sound like a hood Tyler Smith.
He don't care about nothing, right? Like Tyler, and it's crazy because growing up, defensive tackles wasn't supposed to be like the smartest guys, and offensive linemen were supposed to be the brilliant guys, right? And when you look at these guys, it kind of goes in that direction, but they sound like each other, but they approach the game the same way. Like they're both vicious, play with power, put your face in the ground characters. But Tyler speaks with that, oh yeah, man, I'm gonna sit up here and learn the game, and I'm gonna, put in the work, and I just want to be versatile in my position, and I just want to make sure whatever the coach is asking me, I'm good to go. But Mozzie, what you gonna do, man? I just want to smack motherfuckers upside their goddamn head, dog. I just want to beat the shit out of people. I just want to take their lunch money, bro. And I love that temperament, Will Steele. I love that he's only focused on football, but from the angry asshole angle of it. You know what I'm saying? And they even asked him this question. And which it was funny. It just says, "Let this play." Let me get your thoughts. Look,
man, if I was in your shoes, I'd be really excited that I didn't have to go up against Zach Martin the first few days of camp. But I don't imagine that's the way you view it.
No, that's some soft.
What the? See,
that guy. That's probably the number one person I need to go up against if I want to be the player. I love that.
Oh, look, dog. Chill follow got all the way up out of there. But dog, great answer though, right? Great
Yeah,
answer.
I'm gonna let it go. Yeah.
Like, look at the angle that like, man, that's whack, dog. Like, why would I be happy that Zach Martin ain't here? I need to go see Zach Martin. I need to go deal with Zach Martin. I need to learn something from Zach Martin. And I really can't wait to see Mozzie going, man. I can't wait to see him going. He was talking about the ball get off in the other clip, and Mozzie's a dude that's as athletic as anybody else for his size, right? If you take his size relative to what the other guys are, athletically, Mozzie's up there with those guys, man. So I can't wait to see what his power look like, his size.
I'm showing you right now.
Oh shit. Well, I can't see. But
have you seen this?
Let's see.
Take a look at Coach Dirty when Mozzie puts hands on him.
Let me hear it. I saw Law Nation post a video.
That's the one.
Okay, that's the one where dog, the whole sled was about to break, dog.
But look
at
Coach though when he put his hands on him, like, hey, dog.
Hey, look, the best part about that clip is after the clip, Dirty looked back like, hey.
That's what I'm saying. Look at Coach. He like, hey, dog.
Hey, slow down.
Slow down. I ain't the one you need to hit.
Slow down. You ain't even got passed on yet. Look, Will, you know something I hate about me and you is we take each other's mannerisms. While Mozzie was talking and like going crazy, I went, come on, Mozzie.
Come on with it.
Come on. You even do it when you go, I am your host, Will, and then you pause.
Hit him with the
come on. You really a wrestler.
You ain't hear the story, man. I wanted to be either a professional NFL player when I was a kid or a wrestler. One of the two. And once I stopped growing and figured out that ain't happening, well, I'm just talking shit about sports for a living.
Yeah, fair enough. But man, I just be saying this. Will, and then you pause. Hold on. Wait. Boom. You know what I'm saying? Love it. But what's your thoughts on that, Will? Still, did you need me to play anything back again, man? What's your thoughts about Mozzie projecting Mozzie at camp? Who you want to see Mozzie go? We're all waiting on that pad day Mozzie versus Tyler Smith, of course. But what you looking for?
I'll be a gentleman to Chia follow. But once again, I'm just asking our people in the industry, when you get a chance to talk to these people, let's not do that. Let's not do that. Oh man, I'm be glad not to go up against Zach Martin, sir. Yeah. You think he built that way? And I know it was a little jokey joke or whatever, but what I loved about his answer was, no, I want to go against Zach Martin. I want to go up against him. I want to go up against the best competition. I told you before, bro. I think once these pads come on, Mozzie Smith is going to put every single last person on the ground or muscle him at some point, including Zach Martin, because of that strength. I just do. So I want to see these battles, and he's been saying all the right things since he got drafted. It's just time to put those pads on him and see what he got. I'm just so excited. And look, first, I want everybody healthy, first of all, because I'm looking around the league, and boy, it's happening, but it always does. But we always talk about which battles are gatekeeper battles. You know what I'm saying? What battles are gatekeeper? Man, Mozzie probably gonna beat the shit out for Yak, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, Mozzie, like somebody was like, yo, Voch, did you see Mozzie beat the hell out of Josh Ball? I'm like, so? You know what I'm saying? Like, give me something I don't know. You know what I mean? But Mozzie versus Tyler is going to be interesting, right? Because Tyler is powerful, but he's also an athlete. You know what I mean? And then Mozzie's a guy that's powerful, but he's figuring out how to use his athleticism. He was even talking about, hey, I was watching how Osa gets off the ball, how Nev gets off the ball, right? I need to learn how to get off the ball like those guys. And the one thing I like about that is you don't hear anybody say, oh, Mozzie needs to get stronger. Oh, Mozzie needs to get more physical. The last thing you hear. Mozzie just needs to look at the football and know when to get off of it. You know what I mean? But like Mozzie needs to learn some of the small and some of the small. I ain't got my button ready. Some of the small nuance stuff. You know what I mean? So I think you think Mozzie's gonna be like a ready day one guy, like fresh out the box day one? You think Mozzie's gonna be ready to go playing versus the other teams? I do because he has a very particular set of skills, right? This isn't. And I always bring it back to the other rookie in DeMarvion Overshown, who, hell, he may come out here and go crazy. But I think Overshown has many different skills, right? Where we're trying to figure out which box to, I don't want to call it box, it sounds like boxing man, but where does he fit year one in many of these different skills that he has? Mozzie's specific set of skills or skill is one that the Cowboys absolutely needed the most, and that's stopping and run, being powerful at the line of scrimmage. So I don't think that's going to take a whole lot to grasp. And he's a guy that knows how to stop the run. I always talk about this. Voch, you're a former lineman. You know, you can be a big, strong, fast dude in college, but once you get to the pros, man, you kind of, a lot of the times you got to relearn a lot of things. And especially in college where they're running different offenses, well, they had him doing just run stuff. So he's coming in with a high IQ of how to stop the run. So I think that part alone, he'll be able to help the Cowboys day one out the box. Out the box, Voch. I'm not saying he's going to be a 6-sack guy. I'm not saying he's going to be Vince Wilfork right now. But when you that big, 6'3", 335, 340, that strong, that athletic, come on. He's going to have an impact right now.
I just wonder how much of a problem like Tyler Biadasz is going to have with him. You know what I mean? That'll be fun. And then if Mozzie is going to be a big part of your regular season, right? Like it's not going to be a lot of acclamation with him. Well, there will be, right? But what I'm saying is I wonder how much preseason Mozzie is going to play. You know,
he gonna
like
play.
like some guys gonna play the whole game, right? You know, Tony may not play any games. You know what I mean? Just you know, things like that. I just wonder, you know, is Mozzie gonna be, you know, is he gonna get like a you know, one rep? I mean, not one rep, but one series, 2 series. Because you remember last year, like Neville just played the whole damn game. Like it's 4 quarter, Neville just still in there. Like, you know what I mean? I hope they don't take that route with Mozzie, even though I feel like Mozzie would need the reps. Okay. But I'm more so looking at Mozzie for Giants. That's what
Here's what I hope and I think might end up happening with him. Yeah. So I'm gonna say this buzzword. I don't want it to trigger you. So you remember how Kevontae Turpin, right? Listen, just follow.
Nope. Not this time.
Not this time.
I'm letting it play.
Not this time.
I'm letting the whole thing play.
Not this time. It's total.
I'm not.
That's a trigger word for Voch. So follow me here. You remember Vontae Turpin scored 2 touchdowns in the first half, and they said, "Hey, take the shoulder pad, dog. You good, dog? Come on, we good. We don't need to see no more."
Yeah,
Mozzie Smith is going to dominate somebody's second and third team center, sack somebody's quarterback, something crazy, and they'll be like, "Come here, bro.
That's enough.
That's enough. We'll see
you
you."
You did well.
You did well. Yeah. I can see that happen.
I don't even know who we gonna be playing. I think like Jacksonville is like week 2 or something. You know what I'm saying?
I keep saying Oakland. I think the Raiders, Jacksonville, Seattle.
Man, mine's gonna beat the shot of all of them. Hey, so it'll be a good test. It'll be a good test moving forward. And I know the Giants just paid the tackle or whatever. But I don't know what what their guards looking like. I'm just ready, dog. Like football, a different fit. The world feels different when like football's afoot. You know what I'm saying? And it's just time, bro. I'm ready to see what Mozzie look like versus these real life dudes. Because if he's anything that I think he's gonna be, with like Will Steele, like just listen to what I'm saying, bro. We looked at Neville and said, "Hey, Neville got to get stronger." Like rookie year, Neville got to get stronger, right? Osa got to work on technique. Just pick a D line. Bo Hanna gotta get in shape so he can play longer. Like everybody in their rookie report has something. And I ain't trying to hype Mozzie like that, but he is a first round pick for a reason. I will say that. If all Mozzie got to do is to just figure out the ball, get off like Osa and Neville do, he already strong. He grown man strong right now, and he's not fat. He 320 and he's not fat, Will.
Yeah, and he's got Hankins next to him or in the same room, a veteran that's been there, done that as like a Pro Bowl type of player at that position to help him with that learning curve. Those other guys really didn't have that. So
Micah Parsons is gonna be in, you know what I'm saying? He's gonna be on the field. They're gonna just imagine this push-pull effect from all these guys working together. Will Still. It's exciting, man. It's exciting. There's gonna be some fun content. I need y'all to watch those videos when we break down the film. We got a third one. Stephon Gilmore had a long interview, but we just got one clip. And it just said, "Let it play." So let's see what he say.
I know Ryan Clark was over on ESPN the other day, and he had mentioned that he said the Dallas defense, with what they've done the last 2 years, the additions they've made with players such as yourself, and you know what Dan Quinn does, that they have the opportunity to be the best defense in the league. Do you guys have that mindset heading into this year? Like we can be the top unit in the league?
Yeah, for sure. I think we can. But I like to take it a day at a time and just grind it out. And you have to earn those things. Every year starts over. I think we have the guys to do it. We just got to go out there and put the work in and get it done.
Now, Will Still, I understand that Gilmore got to be humble now. I understand he got to be the veteran team guy and he got to temper expectations and not go too crazy. And I also understand that Voch can be a bit of a homer when I come off and I say shit like this. You know what I mean? I just understand. But when Ryan Clark dropped his video the other day talking about the Dallas defense and how it could be the best defense in the league, my homer ass wanted to say something, but it just wasn't the right time. You know what I mean? I just wanted to come out and be like, oh, well, is Ryan Clark a Cowboy fan too? I just wanted to say some mean shit because, you know, people love to beat up on me when I say shit like that. But Will Steele, this defense going to be looking like one of them ones, bro. Yeah. It just feels like one of them ones, bro. And people love to say, well, Voch, but you said that last year. Damn it, we got better since then. And we kept getting better. We got better 2 more times since then, bro. You know what I'm saying? And just listening to Gilmore talk, Gilmore's a very focused guy. And we saw Gilmore and Cooks had a little one-on-ones yesterday in camp. Man, that's only gonna make them better, bro. That's only gonna make them better, bro. We just see them dudes going back and forth. And I love what you said backstage here. We probably gonna be charging people money but this defense is going to be here to make this offense stronger, but this offense is really a top 5 unit also. This offense is going to make this damn defense even better, bro. And the product, I can't even fathom. I'm 31 years old, Will, so I wasn't outside when, you know, the 90s Cowboys and all them doomsday characters was. I just wasn't outside. So I really don't have a reference point in my mind of what a dominant ass, number 1 ass Cowboy ass defense look like, boy. But just the more I just thought about it, man. And I went and watched some film on Gilmore from last year, man.
I like to listen to him. Like, so that question is fine. Like it's a fine question or whatever, but you got to know the guy you're interviewing. Gilmore's not that type of dude. He's not going to brag and boast and whatnot. But when he starts talking ball, oh man, I would urge you to go watch. I think the Colts did I forget what they called it, but it was like a special, and they had him talking about
series. Yeah,
they had him talking about guarding some of the best guys and just listen to him talk ball. It's like, man, this is what we needed in that room. And Trayvon Diggs, one of the first things he talked about when he got on the podium was, you know, his relationship with Stephon Gilmore, how he was like, damn, you know, seeing him come in here and getting up at 6 a.m. and eating this right and doing this and doing that, he's taking me under his wing. And I voluntarily wanted to go there because I want to get to the level that he was at. I want to be one of the greatest cornerbacks of all time, defensive player of the year, Super Bowl champion. And that is the type, that's what I meant for years when I said, you got to bring in these type of veterans sometimes, right?
Yeah.
Draft and development is fine. But if you don't go out and you add championship caliber mentality and talented players, you're just going to have a bunch of young dudes that don't know how to get it done. As my guy Brian McFadden said, you'll have the blind leading the blind. So Gilmore is not blind. That's for a fact. Neither is Brandin Cooks. So you got 2 dudes at 2 positions that needed that type of help with that type of experience, man. It's only going to elevate both sides of the ball.
Man, Will Steele, I'm just excited, bro. I'm just ready. I'm just ready, man. Man, boy, I just sure wish we had phones today, man. But we just in technical difficulties, man. Just shit. But I want to get into some of these training camp clips. I'm gonna go over to the X app. They gotta change the shit back to Twitter, dog. This is a mess.
I keep forgetting it's actually called X. Is it called X? It's still Twitter, but the logo's X.
The logo's X. But the problem is you know, like in my little tabs or whatever.
It throws me
the
off.
logo not the bird no more. It's just
it was so easy to find that tab. Now it blends in with everything else, and it's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous, bro. Anyway, 2 Aisha posted a video of a lizard while I'm trying to find training camp clips. That's unfortunate. So Diggs set out today, right? But Mike McCarthy said he's fine.
Yeah, Jane Archer, I think both of them said bit of a toe thing, sore toe, but nothing concerning.
You seen the video of Jane tackling people at the beach?
Man, they must have been on one last night.
What's going on with what's going on with them?
Hey, dog. Hey, you big time. Get her on the show. Let's talk to her about it.
I bet not. I bet not. Shouts out to Queen. Yeah.
Press the button. Boy, your mama show.
I wish I had my towel, man, but I just hold on. I can do this though. I can just wait a minute. Boom.
Your mama sure does care about your schooling, son.
When Jane exits the show, you just press that button.
Anyway,
the Volume show do care about y'all content, man.
Woo, boy, we try to. The first clip I see from from Tom Downey is Michael Parsons beating the shit out of 71. Who was that?
Is it 71? Because 71 I thought was Willetsko, but that's a black dude. I think that's Edoja.
It is a black guy. Okay, Chuma. So Chuma getting reps at left guard and right tackle. I guess that's worth saying.
Yeah, he's flexing guard and tackle. And apparently Willetsko's out. He's sick, so it wasn't Willetsko.
Okay, so that's not the whole second team. So that's Tyron out there, Biotis is out there, and they're just messing around with the right side.
Messing around. Yeah.
They're just messing around with the right side. Okay, and look, this could be a like Terrence Steele just getting some rest thing, right? Because they got Josh Ball at right guard.
Yes. So according to McCarthy or whomever down there, Terrence Steele and Tony Pollard got a scheduled day. This is part of their ramp up. They started off pretty much going hard yesterday. Today was a very take it easy type of day as they come back from the injury. So
okay, and that could be why Diggs was out too. Just whatever reason. But boy, Michael Parsons on this inside move beat the shit out of Chuma Doga. Wasn't even cute. What was your thoughts on this Nation versus Tolbert thing? Because apparently Tolbert had a really good day today, and just on this rep in particular, Nation got the best of him. And look, Nation needs to be getting the best out of somebody. This is a do or die type camp for him because he's a year 3 guy now. And Eric Scott got a pick yesterday. You didn't, you know what I mean? So he had to come, Nation had to come out here and do something. Go ahead, Will.
Yeah, Eric Scott got some pass breakups too. He's looking good. Talked to Pat Walker about him yesterday. Sounds like he carried that over. Yeah, Nation and guys like these guys like Nation and down roster dudes got to make splash plays like this. So if an opportunity arises on a jump ball like that, you got to come down with it. And he did come down with it. But Jalen Tolbert, he made up for it. He had some snags, and according to Kyle, he's continuing to get better. So Tolbert, if you that fourth wide receiver, back and forth, he taking the lead.
Deuce Vaughn, little bitty ass, look just funny out here, huh? Just running around with that big ass helmet on. It ain't even a big helmet; it's a helmet with a big pad. But he's little. But his little ass is. His ass is scooting though. He's slipping and sliding, taking to the house. You know what I mean? So, but with running backs, we won't really know until pass come on though. So that's one thing.
Good thing though, he's out there with the ones.
With the ones, yes sir. That means something. That means something. So, Michael Gelkin says Cowboys offensive lineman Tyler Smith says he learned Wednesday he'll be focusing on left guard.
This is another thing that's very exciting. Last year, Voch, we kept saying, why the hell are we not practicing, Tyler at left tackle? Because of what happened, Tyron Smith getting injured. This year, they said, okay, we're going to work your ass at tackle in the spring, but you're playing guard. But just in case you got to go back to tackle, you got your work in. So they learned a lesson last year.
You think this is a thing? Guard moving forward, right? Do you think this is just a faith in Willetsko thing?
What do you mean?
Like it's Michael Gelkin says Tyler learned Wednesday that he'll be focusing on left guard moving forward, right?
For the rest
just
of
in
the
my mind
in the season.
Right. So just in my mind, he's not going to be working left tackle anymore. Does this mean that he's done with left tackle for the year, and that if anything happens, because Tyron, that when anything happens to Tyron, it'll be Tyler staying at guard, but then we'll do something different at left tackle.
That'll be up to Willetsko.
Yeah.
If Willetsko doesn't look like it, because what happened last year? Last year it was Willetsko and Josh Ball. And then what happened when Brett went down? Hey, Tyler, we need you to play tackle. But I think they know Tyler can play tackle whenever they need him to. But if Willetsko can show everybody that he can do it, then that'll be great. But I don't think right now you can confidently say, oh yeah, if something happened to Tyron tomorrow, I'm putting Willetsko out there for the future or for good. I think right now it would be Tyler going out there right now in July.
That just means Chuma Doga ain't doing shit based on what we just saw.
We don't want a Doga out there, man.
John Machota says offensive lineman Tyler Smith. Okay, so I'm guessing that they just interviewed Tyler Smith. Okay, so we'll just pull those clips and do that content another day. Will, let me and you have a conversation, right? Because me, you, and Fuster King was just kind of on social media, just huddled up, fussing and shit, right? With this whole Luke thing. Luke Schoonmaker's foot.
We got crushed for our reaction, but I personally think it was warranted at the time. But yeah,
it's whatever. What you think about Schoonmaker's foot, man? He is unable to participate but never understate the importance of mental reps. He's been running phantom drills to keep up with tight end assignments. That is from Pat NOC Walker. But this ain't a great time for Luke just be on the sideline chilling while Jake Ferguson tearing shit up in there. You know what I'm saying?
No.
And then and foot injuries just don't really like. It's either like the Amari Cooper foot injuries that's like you're like here but you're hindered, and then there's the foot injuries where you like all the way out. But it ain't never a good foot injury that we could just lean on. You know what I mean?
I need just like let's add foot to the rest of what I found out after we drafted him and doing some digging. He dealt with spleen situation coming out of high school, and he got to Michigan and dealt with both leg injuries, left and right, shoulder injury, I believe AC joint, and then I didn't realize the foot injury happened towards the end, but that might have been the thing that got him at his pro day because he couldn't finish his pro day. They still took him in the second round, whatever. And here we are, Liz Frank, I believe it is something that could. Yeah. Or is it plantar fasciitis? One of them two. It's one of them two things that can nag a little bit, right?
Yeah.
So, not good, not great, Bob. Not great. And Jake was always my tight end one anyway. But if these guys are going to run, 12 personnel a lot, I did think Luke was going to be your second guy. But dog, they asked Mike McCarthy, "Hey, we're going to see Luke in Oxnard." He said, paraphrasing, "I don't know. There's no timetable here. We're hopeful. If he does not practice in Oxnard, there's an argument that will have to be made. Do you just put him on PUP?"
Yeah.
If you can, I don't know the rules on that. I don't even know if you could put him on PUP at this point. But
hopefully, this is just one of them situations where he'll just be ready for you at the end of the season. Well, I just sent you a tweet to your DMs. Bobby Belt sent 4 different reps of Gilmore versus Cooks. I think that'll be a fun thing to pull up if you can. But man, with the whole Luke thing, bro, like, and Cowboys second round picks, man, it's just a damn coin flip. You hit on one, you just gonna miss on the other one, bro. And I ain't saying that this is over with yet, but I'm just saying, like, Schoon is gonna have to come in here and like prove himself, and you already know, like, with these young guys, with these rookies, bro, like, you just can't be missing these reps. Like, these just ain't the reps you need to be missing, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? So he's getting mental reps, but he plays a physical brand of football. You know what I mean? So like the mental reps, cool, man, but he need to get his body ready. He need to get ready to like deal with Micah and them. You know what I'm saying? And sitting around on the side ain't gonna do it for.
Tight end is one of the toughest positions to have a big impact early on. That's why hardly any of them do. Pitts is a bit of an outlier when you're getting 1,000 yards like that and having that type of production, although 1 touchdown, but still 1,000 yards is kind of impressive. But most tight ends, it takes some time, man, especially when you're not a feature part of the offense. He'll never be the feature part of the offense with this type of group. So, look, man, I didn't like. Look, we all know we didn't like the pick. That don't mean I'm not going to root for the pick and hope he proves my initial reaction wrong. But this sucks to see that second round pick kind of likely be out for quite some time. So
I wonder what my linebacker pass rush from Arkansas doing. What's my man? Drew Sanders. Wonder what he doing.
Hey, at least we got Trayvon Diggs, Marcus Lawrence. Second round picks. They worked out.
Yeah. Sam Williams. We ain't got a whole bunch of them. We got a whole bunch of them. All right, chat. We can tap in with y'all for a little bit. If y'all have any comments or anything like that, then we'll just listen to what y'all got to say. What y'all got to say?
You want to look at this? I'll just have them play while you look at the chat.
Yeah. Play them around.
Cooks and Gilmore.
Yeah. Cooks and Gilmore. Just play them and just let them look at them. And I'll, if I got to break them down later, we can just break them down later. All right. Let me get that off the screen. Boom. Let's get into some supers though, because I saw some supers, but didn't get a chance to look at them. Let's see what we got. I appreciate y'all for being here, and I'm gonna drop that link on Bleach Report, the Bleach Report link. I'm gonna drop that for y'all, and y'all can run over there and check that out whenever y'all want to. Thank y'all so much for supporting. Let's see. Never pull out Shaq. That's Shaq, the Vikings fan. What's up, sir? They late because Sky working on 3. Appreciate you, sir. We read that one earlier. Salute. Guillotine 06 dropped a dime and says, miss you guys live yesterday. You came in shows, man. It was a bang. You said Amari was silently protesting stop routes. The overtime win versus Philadelphia. Coop caught the game when a touchdown off a deflection because the cornerback was sitting on a stop route. Yeah. Yep. As we talking about, Coop had a cool little attitude for a little while, you know. So
that's the same game. He had like 200. What?
Sure was.
And he went to Dak and said, "Hey, no, we running a 9. Forget this stop route." Yeah.
That was a hell of a game. Coop beat the shit out of everybody one time. So like Razul Douglas and all the other little characters and
it was down bad at the cornerback spot at that time.
It was bad. It was beating the shit. Just Coop just took turns, just beating it. Just come here, whooped. Come here, whooped. Shouts out to Coop though. You will be missed. Come back. We ain't doing nothing else. 27. Mansa Musa, appreciate you, sir. Dropped a dime. It says, excellent. I mean, sound like you. What it sound like is you trying to say. You know what I mean? Excellence does not happen by accident. Excellence is a result of your repeated actions. Every day you and Will are excellent. Damn. Appreciate you, sir. Every day you both strive to be better. Salute. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. Appreciate the kind words. We need them. We need those words, man, to make this thing you know, like it makes work easier to work on, you know, when y'all say all these kind things to us. Appreciate you. Jake Downey dropped a deuce and says Mozzie's so big. I thought he was in a half shell. Like you thought his shoulder pads were a little bitty. No. Mozzie just huge. Paul, Jangly Echoes, Paul, drop 5. It says, for those who have been to Oxnard and did the VIP access, did you like it? Did you think it was worth it? Thanks for the coverage, fellas. Appreciate you, Jangly. Yeah, man, $250 for the one day. That's rough, dog. But it is what it is. Let's see. Cowboys predictions. Is this the one with Voch? Is this Voch? Hell yeah, this Voch. I'm gonna send this around to y'all in a little bit. And James JR dropped 8. Shut up, Voch. Shut up. JR dropped a dub and says, Voch, you got this smooth jazz playing on the phone line. Got me feeling some type of way. I gotta keep a blue skittle or two. Well, we're not doing phones today, James. So
so he was calling in. Got the he got the wait.
They call wait. We ain't even got phones on today.
That's
My bad,
crazy.
JR. My bad, JR. Chat, what y'all got for us? We can take a couple questions before me and Will still get up out of here, and we'll come back on the Monday. Love y'all. What y'all got? What y'all got? I'm trying to just log in the Bleach Report, boy, and they don't even want me to log in. All right. Oh, here we go, Mark.
Yeah, I got the notification, so it shouldn't. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, they had me change my little password around.
Oh, yeah. You got the different. Yeah.
But go to the Cowboy tab Bleach Report app, and I'm right there. I'm right there at the top. But y'all go ahead and check it out. But regardless of that, though, hear ye, hear thou yea. One fish, two fish. Here we go. Always great content. Appreciate you, man. Here we go. Marcus Hardison. Marcus Hardison says, at the volume, that's me and Will Steele, by the way. At the volume, why should you continue to embrace shit? At the volume, why should you continue to embrace your critics and detractors? Because you shit. Keep scrolling. Because, all right, here we go. Why should you continue to embrace your? Why at the volume? Why should you continue to embrace your detractors? Because you want to work so hard that you become an idol to your rivals. Come on, Will.
Is that a Drake bar? I had the AI my idols too.
And that's around the time when your idols become your rivals.
Yeah, he only mixed in the Drake bar.
Shouts out to Lieutenant Dan, Young Pimp, Young Goat. Hold this L.
Man.
UNLV. Line sleep outside. Appreciate you, man. Love you, Marcus. Hey, man, I was trying to read it, but the chat kept pushing them. It
It was a chat. It was the chat. Okay.
Yeah, you know, Bleach Report. You know.
Yeah. Hey, y'all, this was this Voch just now, y'all. Oh,
You can do.
I like how I said chat. We're gonna take a couple questions. I ain't answer no questions in the chat. We're gonna go ahead and get up out of here, man.
UNLV.
UNLV. Hey man, appreciate y'all for coming through, man. We love when y'all come through. It inspires us to make fantastic content. But hey, don't just tune in to me, man. Tune in to Will Steele in the morning, man. A to Z Dallas on YouTube, 8:30 to 10:30, man. Shouts out to you for being here, sir. Be sure to hit all the likes on the volumes page, all the likes on the Voch Lombardi page, and twitch.tv/Voch Lombardi. Now, Will, this the part where I hate that we not like in closer proximity, right? Because there's a big fight coming on this weekend, and it would have been great to have like a
cookout.
Fight. You know what I mean? Like a cookout fight. Like that's the kind of shit that we're doing in real life. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we just taking our time getting there. We just putting it all together. We're gonna get this work in for football season. And hey, man, whenever I make that move, man, y'all gonna see a bunch of me and Will.
We've had these conversations. You even asked me about what's the numbers going for out here. I'm like, dog, don't play with me. Yeah, I go get a damn realtor right now.
I want to know, man, because I'm ready. I'm just you know, I just know like football season is gonna be busy. And I'll probably like keep this career for a little while longer while moving into the next one. But I'm ready, bro. I'm ready. I am sick of my current location. I'm ready to upgrade one more time. I'm ready to upgrade one more time.
You brought up the fight. My neighbors are actually doing that. They're getting a one of those big screens out back, like a projector.
Yeah. Fire.
Yeah, they're getting a projector. They're gonna have like a little blow up for the kids because it's gonna be kids here. And they always do stuff like that. So they're like, yeah, come on through. Come on in. Like you hit your little button in the start of the show. Come on in. That's what they told us. Oh, yeah, we'd be there.
And that's the kind of shit I'm into, but I'm country, so I'll have like a bonfire and shit. You know what I'm saying? We'll just have a little fire in the middle and some, you know what I mean? Might be some whoop-de-woos around, have a little hookah or something, have a little whatever, have a little pool party or something. That's kind of shit Voch. When Voch get his money, when ESPN purchases Voch Lombardi Live for $26 million. Oh goodness, I'm leaving. But hey, we appreciate y'all. We love y'all for being here. I'm gonna get that Bleach. Hey, look, it's gonna be on Twitter. So just go to my Twitter and I'll upload the Bleach Report link. Or y'all can just hang around in the chat or whatever after the show, and I'll just put it in the chat when the show is over. Just hang around in the chat and I'll just post it, and I'll post it on my social medias. Or just go to fucking Bleach Report in the Cowboy app, and you'll see me up there in the first one. Y'all hold down for the Dosky Wilson and Peasky Whiskey. Till next time.
Well, come on inside and get yourself something cool to drink.
There you go.
Volume.
Yo, you crazy. You know what's crazy? Yeah. A lot of people that's gonna be at this fishing fight. Yeah. A whole bunch of that Negan Freds.
Oh no.
I'm telling you, my neighborhood is so thorough. It's like Rancho Cucamonga from Rush. Yeah. There's a whole bunch of hood people out here, but it's chill.
They're gonna be sipping the most expensive champagne till 3 o'clock in the morning.